Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Denise Salcedo here. Today we are at the 10th Anniversary Heath Ledger Scholarship presented by Bird in Hand. All right, first of all, Brenna, I can't even imagine how excited you must be feeling right now to be one of the finalists here tonight. Tell me a little bit about what brought you to this point in your career.
Well, I actually started acting when I was 12 and have acted quite consistently in Australia. I've been very, very lucky. LA was always something that I wanted to come and do and meet the international market and have access to more jobs, but it was something I was a bit hesitant about, and it was only this year that I decided that this was the time. I had a perception that there was it takes a lot of resilience and it can be an isolating experience in LA, and that's actually something that's been really beautiful about the scholarship, because we've gotten to connect with the people at Australians in Film, which is an incredible organisation that really creates a community and support for Australian actors. And I've met so many other Australian actors along the way, and feel like LA is not an isolating place at all.
And it's funny because I've heard so many people say the exact same thing, that they can feel somewhat sort of isolated here in LA. And I'm like, okay, I get that. It's hard to meet people, but it's so good that you have this support of this community and all of that. But now I want to know, what is the difference in terms of, you know, doing TV and film in Australia and then coming here to the US and doing it here?
Well, I mean, there's more money, there's more business, there's more people. It is a mecca of creativity. There are so many people here. In Australia, you will probably work with the same people pretty consistently because the industry is so small. I think someone said the other day that in Australia there's thousands of actors going for hundreds of roles, whereas here there's thousands of actors going for millions of roles, or something like that, something similar to that. Millions of actors going for thousands of roles. There you go. And so, you know, it's just it's the same sort of thing on a bigger scale. But I'm really interested in connecting with creatives who have been drawn to this place and creating incredible work. And I'm particularly drawn to work that makes people, especially from marginalized communities, feel heard, seen and understood, and stories that add to the conversation, and hopefully can make some social change.
And this is a great time to do so, to add to the conversation. So now I want to know, obviously there's so many Australians that have done such great work here in Hollywood, Nicole Kidman, Hugh Jackman, just to name a few. I want to know for you, who are some of your inspirations or some of the people that you aspire to be like?
My greatest inspiration is probably Claire Danes, not Australian, but
she's lovely.
Yeah, right. Cool. Good to know. I have a lot of respect for female actors who value their education. I got to recently work with Jodie Foster on Black Mirror, which I was very, very lucky to do. And the conversations we had about education and her path through life, she has made a real consistent effort to include her education and value that. I mean, there's so many of them: Emma Watson, Natalie Portman, and Claire Danes is one of those. And I really look up to that whole person approach to acting and the value of education.
Awesome. I love that. I love everything that you said. But last question, I have to know, if you were to describe your experience working on the Black Mirror set in one word, what would that word be? Because that show is crazy.
Yeah, incredible would have to be the word. Yeah, I had an amazing time. Couldn't really believe that I was there. Loved working with Jodie, with Owen, with Rosemary, and Charlie Brooker and Annabelle. It was so amazing. So yeah, it was a whirlwind.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today and talking to us. I think you're incredible, and good luck today. Honestly, congratulations on being here tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, nice meeting you.